Good morning, everybody. It is a little bit before 8 o'clock. I've been awake for like over 2 hours. I have done a total walk around of the ship. I am so overwhelmed with how beautiful this ship is. I think, okay, it's very different from the Dream or the Magic, so you kind of have to set that aside. The artwork and the detail are stunning, absolutely stunning. And I get why people say that the layout is confusing, but the reality is I feel like they are taking you on a journey. They are wanting to tell you a story. So they take you through corridors and all of a sudden there's this thing that you never would have expected. So it's almost like a labyrinth, but in that way, right? Like in a really fun, exciting way. So although I could understand it could be a tad frustrating if you're trying to get somewhere, although there's signage everywhere, but I feel like I'm understanding where they were going with the design and how everything is set up. It's beautiful. I was brought to tears multiple times just by the mosaics and the tapestries and the artwork and the glass and the wishing star chandelier as you walk in, which by the way, performs to the music like all day long. If you look at it, it's doing different things with the lights. And I am really falling in love with this ship. So anyway, I could just gush on all day, which might start to feel a little odd, but I'm always really excited when I feel like I kind of unlock what the storyteller was going for when they designed this space. And I feel like I get it now, you know, I really do. And it's not only making me appreciate all of the details and the corridors and the hallways and the way it's laid out, it's making me allow myself to be part of the story more instead of being frustrated because, oh, I can't get through this way or whatever. It's like, well, why don't you just wander? Why don't you just wander for a minute and see what happens? So. So I've just been out having coffee and chatting with people and having a lovely time. But can I just say, coming back to a beautifully clean and orderly stateroom, it makes me so very happy. I love this. I know it's a small thing, but it just, as housekeeping services are different than they used to be even now, just going to breakfast, chatting with friends and coming back to everything nice and beautiful, I don't know, just makes me happy. It's why I love cruising. One of the reasons. Now we're going to transition to our next activity. I was out at the adult area for a really long time. I ran into so many people. I ran into Tracy from the UK, who we actually have mutual friends. Plus she watches the channel. Plus she knows my friend James. Plus she knows Karen. So it was really fun to chat with her. We were just talking about, you know, what a small world it is. And she shared some really beautiful things about her late husband who passed young. And it was just such a great reminder to me to live the moment that you're in because nothing is guaranteed. And, you know, be smart. Don't, you know, blow your mortgage money on a cruise. But if you've been saving for someday, don't wait for someday. Do it right now. And I think if the pandemic time taught us, you know, I mean, that taught us that too, but we really should always have had that attitude, right? Do the things you want to do. And she said something, I don't think she'll mind my sharing this, but she said every time they would go to think, you know, we should renovate the kitchen or we should upgrade this, she'd think, no, we're going to go on holiday. And in hindsight, she said, I had no idea that I would have so few years with him. And we made all of the right choices. And it was just beautiful. So whether you are single and you need to get out there and do it and you're somehow waiting for a partner to come along, go travel, go do the things, go experience life. Whether you are married to someone and maybe you're both thinking, oh, well, maybe we should wait. Maybe we should save the money. Wait for what? Like, if you're not going to do it now, when are you going to do it? So not advising that we be irresponsible, but I am advising that we live our lives while we feel good and we have the opportunity to do it, because it's very uncertain. That's emotional. That was emotional. So what I'm going to do is change into my bathing suit and go down to the Rainforest Room and see what the crowd level is like. They do limit the amount of people that could have purchased the pass. So I'm not even sure how long I'll be down there. Probably won't film down there, although I did get some footage yesterday when I was touring it, just because I don't, people don't want me to film them in their bathing suits. I'm really weird about that. But I'm gonna go enjoy it and I'll let you know. Hey y'all, time for grown-up camp activity number 3 for the day, I think. I got this bag when I was at Magic Kingdom with Liam, and the girl at Starbucks was putting them out, and she was like, you need to buy that bag. It's gonna sell out. So I was like, okay. So I bought it because I'm like that evidently, but it's working perfect as my pool bag. So anyway, and I have my little cover up on and my suit on and my sunscreen on, and in my bag, I have my book and my reading glasses, and let's just go tear it up. For those of you that are like, Jen, didn't you cut bangs? Yo, I did. They're there. They don't work in the Bahamas. I don't get to have bangs in the Bahamas, evidently. So anyway, it's fine. Okay, I feel okay filming because I'm over here literally all by myself. Oh my gosh, seagulls flying over. Oh my God. I am in the Rainforest Area, which is, the room is in there and it has the showers and the cold plunge and all of that, but it was fairly busy in there. So I found, I think, the last of the loungers. It's busier than I thought it would be, but there's room for everybody that's out here. But yeah, it's almost like, to me, it feels like you're paying for just like a little bit of a upgraded adults only area kind of a thing. So you've got the jacuzzis out here. I'm not showing you any of that because on the other side of my camera, there's all kinds of people that deserve their privacy, and we know how I roll. But these things, these loungers, okay, I'm kind of really okay with that. I'm not even mad. So yeah, had a locker room. You can have a robe and they'll give you flip-flops that you can wear in the shower. You can take them or not. You can wear your own flip-flops too if you want. And yeah, it's just really nice setup, so it's good. So yeah, I took this footage that you're seeing now on the day that we sailed. They allowed everybody in there to do an open house. So this way you can kind of get an idea. It was very empty when I filmed this footage, but it stayed fairly busy the whole trip. So there was never a time where I couldn't find a chair or I couldn't find a place to sit or put my robe or whatever. This became a wonderful daily ritual for me. And although it is quite expensive, if you're going to use it every day, 100%, I think it is a good value for money, and I have zero regrets that I bought the length of sail pass. We're parked next to the Carnival Liberty. So it's kind of a little unfortunate that this has been my view all day, but I haven't really been in the cabin much, so I don't care. And I think they're all ashore is getting ready to happen because I'm seeing some urgency on behalf of some people getting on the ship. I always like to see if we can catch a runner, but I think they're okay. I don't see anybody running yet. And I think we already had our all aboard. I didn't even check because I didn't get off the ship today, but yep, this is what it looks like in Nassau as everybody's coming back from their excursions and things. I wonder what you can see that way even. Not much. Not terrible. Nothing really changed. Still my face. I'm wearing this little jumpsuit and it is Marvel night. So, and I'm late. So I'm going to get over there. Little Mermaid show, a drink at Nightingale's, and then it's Marvel night. So I'm excited. Okay, I'm back with Charlie, and we're here at the Walt Disney Theater. Charlie, how was your day?
It was great, very relaxing.
Yeah.
I didn't leave the ship.
Me neither.
I spent most of the day in the Rainforest Room on a heated lounger or on a massage table.
And you just kind of, when you're in there, because I was in there probably 3 hours this morning, you just kind of can rotate in between the different showers and then the ice room and the saunas. And then the outside hot tub and
the jacuzzi is the perfect temperature to do for breakfast.
I went to 1923.
How was that?
It was really, really good. It was really lovely, and
peaceful, and I got to watch us come into port from there, and they gave me our good table again.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, we had a really good table. So
I tried Marceline's Market for breakfast, and it was good. It was hectic. I thought waiting until after we docked would mean that it would be less crowded, but I think everyone had the same idea.
Yeah.
But the food was actually very good.
I call those the chaos places on the ship, right? Like there's a few places that are definitely chaos. So anyway, we had a good day.
Yeah, we're under the sea now.
We're under the sea. We're gonna go be with the Little Mermaid. So we'll check in later.
Bye.
Charlie, where are we?
We are in World of Marvel.
We guess. Are you a Marvel person? Like, do you know all the things?
I wasn't until the pandemic, and then I read the order you're supposed to watch them all in, and I watched every one of them in order.
Okay, I've seen
some of them I'd seen already, but then I watched them again to fit them in at the time.
Okay, I've seen most of the movies, but I still am not like an aficionado of Marvel, so it will be interesting to see. And I know this restaurant's going to be very loud, so I'm probably not going to do much filming, but we're excited.
Well, you know.
I'll do my best.
Okay, Charlie, what does that do again?
This is a Quantum 4.
Okay.
This was invented by Hank Pym.
Okay.
And it's used to enlarge and in small. Miniaturize and enlarge objects.
And we have one right here on our table.
There we go.
Well, aren't we lucky? Should we be touching it or no?
I don't know. We'll find out later. I think that's a reference to something else.
Miracles from Molecules is a reference to somewhere else, something else. Oh, maybe. Okay, what did we find out, Charlie?
Miracles from Molecules, which we're about to watch, is based on a Sherman Brothers song used at the Adventures from Inner Space attraction
at Disneyland.
In Tomorrowland.
Which I rode when I was a little girl.
So Adventures from Inner Space, that song is from, is now Star Tours. So that is your trivia for tonight. So I may not know Marvel, Charlie, but I know Disneyland. Cheers!
Our buttons. Okay. 2, 1. Okay. Ah! We gotta push stuff. Oh my gosh. Here they are! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. So there we go.
See you around, everyone. Maybe.
Enjoy your adorably tiny desserts.
Did you know that you are a feminist icon? Did you know that? You were, like, in the 1970s, you were controversial because you were saying these out there things about how women are just as good as men. And I have to say, I think you are terribly undervalued. Yes, because I'm going to say it. She's been saying it for years. You are the Fab 6, my friend. Fab 5? No. There is a Fab 6. And I just want to tell you how much I appreciate it.
Daisy, we need a picture.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Thank you.
I don't have adequate words. This was an amazing evening. So let us talk about what we did. So we did the Little Mermaid show. The talent was amazing. The talent is always amazing. And then we had an incredible meal at the Marvel restaurant. It exceeded my every expectation. So I apologize in advance to the Marvel restaurant. I kind of thought it wasn't really gonna be for me, and instead it was completely delightful and I loved every minute. And then Charlie and I hung out for a while. I got to meet Daisy Duck, which they just, as this sailing happened, they just brought back like face-to-face character meetings where you could actually hug the characters. So Daisy, being the first character that I have hugged since pre-pandemic, was amazing. Like it was amazing. And then we went to the piano bar and we listened. They had a 1990s. The woman was doing an amazing job, and we screamed for an encore, and she did Spice Girls. And I can't show you the footage because it's all heavily copyrighted, but suffice it to say, if you're on the Disney Wish and you can do the 1990s night at Nightingale's, do it. So it is now 11:30. I never stay up till 11:30. I've been up since 6:15, but I had a nap, so it's okay. And tomorrow is Castaway Cay. So we are actually sailing on our way to Castaway Cay right now, and this cruise has just been amazing. They always are, you guys. They always are. I love Disney Cruise Line. I love it so much. So anyway, good night. Thank you for joining me. And whatever you're doing, make sure you're being really good to each other. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.